Husky families, if you're considering sending your child to Crescent Heights, you will not be disappointed. It's my favorite school, the best staff and community I've ever had the chance to work with. If you hold tight, we're going to tell you a little bit more about our school and you'll get to meet some of our amazing staff. I would love you first, even though you might not be enrolled at our school, to follow us if you do Facebook. Our school Facebook page is where you will see photos of the staff, the students, the great learning that's happening. We also post important dates there, and it's the Crescent Heights Huskies page. We have another page that's run by our fantastic PTA, and they have valuable school and community updates. I'll talk a little bit about academics, the forms of communications that we use most often at Crescent Heights, our school culture, which I can tell you the minute you walk onto our campus, you will see it's welcoming, inclusive, and students and staff have just an absolute growth mindset. We'll talk a little bit about volunteering, our Beyond the Bell and Schools Out programs, so that's some before and after school opportunities for childcare and also some fun, and then we'll have a question and answer at the end, which is almost always one of my favorite parts. Now I would like to introduce you to our amazing kindergarten teachers, as well as our school counselor, our jack of all trades, Mrs. Cross, who does a little bit of everything, and our office coordinator.
My name is Miss Keel, and I am one of the fabulous kindergarten teachers here at Crescent Heights. And I've been teaching for 24 years in lots of Tacoma schools, and I landed back here in the best one there is 6 years ago. And I've taught everything from kindergarten through 3rd grade. And I love building new relationships with families and having kids learn how to read and be mathematicians. And every day is a new day and great day at Crescent Heights. So I look forward to meeting you all.
Hi, my name is Angela Corley. It's my 6th year here at Crescent Heights. I have previously taught 1st grade and 2nd grade and 3rd grade, and also kindergarten. What I love about the Crescent Heights school is our community and family involvement, high parent involvement. And what's really exciting for me about a new school year in the fall is meeting the new children and their families and seeing their excitement about their first school experience.
Hi, my name is Lene Rice, and I've been at Crescent Heights since it opened in 1999. And this is just where I belong. I'm one of your kindergarten teachers, and I feel so privileged and blessed to be the first of their schooling. To watch kids just read, write, and soar is just amazing. What I look forward to each school year is to get returning families back. Love to see them meeting new families and students, knowing what's ahead, what a wonderful year is ahead. And I always say that if you just need an uplifter, come and spend some time in kindergarten because you're going to walk away with a smile.
Hi, my name is Kimberly Albers. I'm the office coordinator here at Crescent Heights. I look forward to having all of our new kinders every year. I do all of the enrollment paperwork. So as you're doing your online enrollment, if you have any questions, feel free to call the office. I can help walk through it. If for some reason you can't do online enrollment, please call me and I can give you a paper packet to fill out. I love Crescent Heights. We've got a great staff and I love our little kiddos. So I look forward to having you all here next year.
Hi, my name is Catherine Cross. I'm a para-educator here at Crescent Heights. I have a lot of different job titles that I love doing. You might see me out on the crosswalk, in the lunchroom, at recess, doing small groups with 1st graders, giving teachers bathroom breaks, making copies, answering the phones in the office. I kind of do a little bit of everything, and that's why I love my job, because it's so random and fun. And something that I love about Crescent Heights is that everything is fun. We make it fun. We have spirit days, we have class parties, we have extra recesses, and just seeing all the kids' smiling faces with all that fun stuff is a good time.
Hi, I'm Jamie Smith, and I'm the school counselor here at Crescent Heights. I've been here for 6 years, and I still love coming here every single day. I also have many duties around the school, but I love getting to watch our kids grow up right in front of our eyes. That is my favorite thing about our school. We're such a family, and getting to know the whole family as a whole, little siblings, uncles, aunts, it just makes our school a really special place.
I told you they're pretty amazing. When you pick Crescent Heights as your homeschool for your child, you will not be disappointed. And that's only a few of the amazing staff that we have. So it's important to note, if you're considering Crescent Heights, choice applications are due by March 18th, and that will be here before we know it. So anyone who lives within the Tacoma school district boundaries can choice or decide that they would like to apply to come to Crescent Heights. And why wouldn't you want to? There are forms that you have to fill out. Once the forms are submitted, immunizations, verification of residence, and all the important paperwork is done, then you will receive a call and an email from our office coordinator, Mrs. Albers, who you met just a little bit ago, and we'll get your child enrolled. Academics. So teachers will meet with, I'm going to speak specifically about our kindergarten students, but all of this will be for any grade level that comes to our school. We follow the Common Core state standards. The one thing, there's many special things that our kindergarten teachers do, but one thing that's really unique for kindergarten families is a get to know you event. It's called WA Kids, and you may hear that verbiage a lot at the beginning of the school year, but it's really a get to know you event. You have the time to come, just your beautiful family, one-on-one with your child's teacher, and they'll ask you questions and want to get to know your family. What are the dynamics? What are some things you hope and wish for your child? Perhaps what are some areas that you're a little concerned about and you maybe need some extra support from us? It's just a really great way to build community and relationships, which are so important in a school. Our open house event is typically the first few days just right before school starts, so be sure to watch our Facebook page and emails and text for that date once we've selected it. I already talked about the fact that we use Washington state standards, but one of the things to really keep in mind about kindergarten is that it's very different than when I went to kindergarten 50 years ago. It's much more rigorous. I remember when I went to kindergarten, I took a nap and I just had to learn to read and write my letters and numbers, and that was really just about it. You will not believe that the majority of our students leave kindergarten already reading short grade level text and even writing 3 to 5 sentences. They still use their best inventive or best guess spelling, but our kindergartners leave way ahead where our kindergartners 10, 15, 20 years ago did. You are their teacher at home and you're our partner. You are the best advocate for your child. So occasionally your teachers will send home sight words, instructional resources that can be used for practice. It might be flashcards. It might be little books that you can read with your child, and perhaps you'll have to sign something just as a reading log. Each of our kindergarten teachers has a really unique and special style, so be sure to communicate often with your child's teacher about how you can best support your child as they grow as a Husky and a reader and learner at school. All right, communications. There are several that the district offers, and I will say the recorded or robocalls are rarely used by me. I save those for urgent things. So I have sent a robocall if there was an after-school emergency that people needed to be aware of. I sent a robocall if something happens during the day, such as a lockdown. Recently our power went out and it was out for an extended period of time, so we used a robocall service to do that. My main form of communication, because I know that people have their phones with them pretty much 100% of the day, I email and text daily. So one thing that you can do either right now or as it gets a little bit closer to school starting, you will text Y to 67587, and that way you are automatically opted in to receive important messages from me. So important text that I send might be, remember, we go outside when it's raining, send boots today. I send the lunch menu every morning. I will text if I can't get a hold of you just by making a phone call. I often will text and say, this is Mrs. Stephanie, could you please call me back? Because of COVID and just being super cautious about illnesses, I also send out texts to families that maybe we haven't seen their children at school for a couple days to remind you if there were any COVID symptoms you'd call. I'm still hoping COVID's going to be gone by September of 2022, but it's really good to be prepared anyway. But my main form of communication is texting, and I email often as well, and then our Facebook page. Teachers communicate, as I said earlier, they have a variety of ways that they like to do it, and that just goes right in, it aligns with their teaching style. Some like to email or text daily, some have a set day, perhaps Thursday, that they email, some do a monthly newsletter, so you'll just find out the way that your teachers or your child's teacher communicates, and the two of you will work out the best two-way communication system so that you feel supported and so does your child. As I already said, and then you saw how fabulous our teachers are. They're just warm and inviting and so loving. We talk with our students about having Husky pride, and it's about being safe and responsible and respectful and kind. And we have Student of the Month assemblies. If we're not able to have in-person assemblies, right now we have them set up online. And so families get to kind of come into our school and see their child earn the awards. It's still just been incredible. And I also talked a little bit about the importance of growth mindset. You will be included as your child's best advocate and best partner for us. You will be included in your child's social and academic goals. Each teacher does this a little differently, but your kindergarten teacher will do it at first at your WA Kids meeting or get to know you meeting. Progress Monitor is just quick check-ins. It might be done weekly, it might be done on a monthly basis, and then district-wide we have 3 times throughout the year that we do something called iReady Reading and iReady Math. You don't have to do anything with that right away when your kindergartner starts, but we will be teaching you about that and be setting your child up for total success when they take that really important assessment. At least monthly, your child's teacher will use the plan that the two of you create to set their social and academic goals, and then you'll partner to make sure that we both agree what would be the next steps and how can we make sure that your child reach their goals by the end of the school year. Volunteering. Oh man, we've missed having our community adults in the building, but we want you in our school. PTA is a great way to donate your time or resources. I can say that some of the fun things we did, particularly over the winter months, we had PTA members come and pick things up to take home to put together, cut out snowflakes, put together gingerbread men, put together all sorts of fun things. And so please don't be deterred if you can't come into the building, if you don't have time. We absolutely know that many of you work long hours or you work the exact hours that we are in school. So please don't shy away from asking if you can donate your time and volunteer in what we would consider not a traditional way. We need all the help we can get. Our classroom teachers have a variety of ways that they invite volunteers in. We are back to having limited number of volunteers in the building, and I imagine that will increase as the virus goes away. But that's also something that your classroom teacher will share with you when you get to know them at the WA Kids meeting and then again at our open house night. Beyond the Bell is new to our school this year, and we've been really lucky to have them here. It aligns with our child care program, which is called Schools Out, and that's before and after school care. But in addition to the Schools Out, students have the opportunity to have basketball practice. There was cross country, there was an arts program, there was a science program, and it's pay as you can. So it's really flexible if a family's going through a hard time, or maybe you're saving your money for going to school, or something big for your family. It's just really welcoming for everyone because it's pay as you choose. None of that registration is done here at our school. We actually we just host the program here. You would do all of that through the family app. So as your child gets to know us here at Crescent Heights, there's one thing that we do after every morning meeting, after every time we celebrate a day together. And so you should probably learn right now, parents, so you can be practicing one of the fun things that we do to just bring us together as a community and really set our positive energy. All right, so we tell the kids, get your arm ready. And we say, it's always a great day to be a Husky. And here's the fun part. Wahoo! And then everybody claps and cheers, and it's just a really great way. We have over 400 people doing that in the mornings together at the same time, and it's just a fabulous way to set the tone for learning. All right, I talked a lot. Now it's time for you to ask questions. Feel free to ask me anything you want, and if I don't have the answer, I'll be sure to get an answer and follow up with you soon.